ಮಂಗಳ
ಮತ್ತು 7 ಶಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಅರೌಂಡ್ 1 ಶಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು BJP ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್
ಎರಡು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ 2 ವರ್ಷ ಈ ಮನೆಗೆ
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹತ್ರ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಆಚೆಗೆ
ಇದೆ.
ಮುಂದಿನ ವರ್ಷ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಸೀಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಸಾಕಬೇಕು
ಸಣ್ಣವನಿಗೆ.
ಶೋಭಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಎದುರು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದು
ನಾವು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದೈತಿಲ್ಲ ಎಳೆಯೋದು ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಾಫರ್ ಒಳಗೆ
ಹೌದು. ಹಾಂ ಓಪನ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ
ಆ ಕಡೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅವರು? ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಾಯಿರು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ gestures doesn't sense. If I say closer, more than 4 minutes. I got a call. Can you show? Correct enough. Correct enough. Good job. There you go. Yeah, boss. Sense the black marks.
It's a light bulb.
First, operate it.
Yeah.
Then explain what it is. ಅದನ್ನು ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೋಟಾರ್ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ ನಾವು So it won't turn back. Reverse ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಪಾತ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಯೂ ಟರ್ನ್ ಪಾತ್
Turn ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. Full wire. ಅದಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ.
ಅದು ಯೂ ಟರ್ನ್
Back to this one. Now explain what is it? Where it is used?
So it's used in industrial areas, sir.
Where industrial area to do what?
Yeah, sir, to transport heavy metals from one place to another.
But why you need a track?
Sir, sir, it's because, for example, it's the starting point and it's the destination, sir. And for example, in the industrial areas,
That driver can move.
yeah,
What is the best use?
sir,
Is it used in mining?
no, sir, like it's used to transport one thing to another easily, sir. Without any equipment,
You can use this in mind. Well, in mind back. And we must transport it is very important. So,
Person will not be there. Only vehicle can move the vehicle. It is for that purpose.
In mining areas and all, like different, can fall and the driver can use like
battery also it can be used in the future. You can utilize this. Good work, good work. Good job. Nice.
Now I'll say like what are present on the
Same thing, one brain, one motor. So sensor has to sense what is in the front, which is moving. So all are same, but in a different technology. This is a sensor which sees movement. That sees black line. Black line, right? Yeah, show me.
The left one is false, then it turns to the right. And if the right one is false, then it turns to the left.
What should be the probability of the object
It should be up to 20 centimeters. As it is a small bottle, it is up to 20 centimeters. And if it is higher than that, you should diffuse with this. Yeah.
Sound of which object?
Any no, not bomb.
Machine gun sound. Any slow sound.
Yeah, which we cannot hear
If
it.
I say like this.
No, now it's 60 centimeters. It's like everybody knows.
Yeah.
Now if anybody comes near, it will identify the sound. Then it will give the message to the brain and the muscle will start buzzing. Like that,
Buzzing
yeah, because now it's 60 centimeters.
sensing.
If it's within 60 centimeters, then it will be. Now it is the model. It will be very small. The real
Now it is 60 centimeters. So it is a
Identify that sound. Then send the message to that, and then adding up with
Things are close, and the rain stops. Rise up. Once a green comes, it can go. Only objects or any people moving will be seen. Oh, no. Okay. Any object. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬೈಡ್ಲಿ
Good afternoon to all. I request the President of the School Transport Committee, Professor Dr. Arun and Vishnu, and the members of the School Management Committee, along with the principals to escort the dignitaries to their days. A hearty thanks to all the delegates who had been a keen observer for all the displayed model from the innovators of our school. Thank you very much. I dream of an India that is prosperous, strong, and caring. An India that regains a place of honor in the committee of great nations. These are the words of late Atal Bihari Vajpayee, former Prime Minister of India. Today's event is a big celebration of inaugurating the new and small step we have taken towards spreading knowledge. Good morning to all the dignitaries, guests, delegates, the management, principal, teaching and non-teaching staff, students, Parent Teachers Association, Old Students Association of NITK English Medium School, headmistress of KRIC, and the staff, and all the invitees, and all the viewers watching us live through the YouTube channel. I, Deepa Shetty, feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all present here for the inaugural ceremony of Atal Tinkering Lab. NITI Aayog, Government of India, has taken an initiative for setting up the Atal Tinkering Labs where students can work together on the innovation projects. It is a flagship innovation promotion program for encouraging the idea of innovation and entrepreneurship among the students in India. We are proud to share that out of 13,000 applicant schools all over India, our school is amongst the 6,038 schools selected for this program. ATL Innovation Mission provides a platform to generate creative ideas by setting up these labs in various schools all over India to foster young minds, the idea of adaptive learning, physical computing, and development of design mindset by incorporating the concept of STEM. Prayer is an action. It is a process of talking to God with energy in order to achieve purpose. Goddess Saraswati is an embodiment of wisdom, knowledge, and learning. Let's seek her blessings in all our spheres of life, and I welcome the choir group of a school to lead us to the prayer. हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे, दूसरों के जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे। हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे, दूसरों की जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे। हमको मन की शक्ति देना, भेद भाव अपने दिल से साफ कर सके, भेद भाव अपने दिल से साफ कर सके, दोस्तों से भूल हो तो माफ कर सके, दोस्तों से भूल हो तो माफ कर सके, झूठ से बचे रहे, सच कदम भरे, दूसरों के जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे। हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे, दूसरों के जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे। हमको मन की शक्ति देना। Thank you, students, for leading us to the prayer. It's time now to start the proceedings of our program by lighting the lamp. I would like to invite Dr. Y. Bharat Shetty, Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Mangalore North, the Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Uday Kumar R. Yaragatti, Director, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surathkal, the Guest of Honor, Sri Sudhakar, DDPI, Dakshina Kannada, Sri Sadanand Punja, Block Education Officer, Mangalore North, Srimati Jayalakshmi, Regional Head, ATL, Srimati Shobha Rajesh, Corporator, Ward 1, Surathkal, Professor Dr. Arun M. Mislu, the President, NITK English Medium School Trust, and all the members of the Trust Board Committee to light the lamp. Thank you, one and all, and I request the esteemed dignitaries to take their seats. I look around the stage and am in awe with the collected expertise gathered here. We are deeply honored to welcome you all. To do so, I request Professor Dr. S. Pavan Kumar, Secretary, NITK EMS Trust, to welcome the August gathering.
Respected Y. Bharat Shetty, the Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Mangalore North, Professor Uday Kumar R. Yeragatti, the Director, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surathkal, Srimati Jayalakshmi, Regional Head, ATL, Srimati Shobha Rajesh, Corporator, Ward 1, Surathkal, Professor Arun M. Mislur, President, NITK EMS School Trust Board, my dear colleague, Dr. Suprabha, and then Murugaveluji, and all other dignitaries of the dais, good morning one and all. ATL, ATL Tinkering Lab, Laboratory, is one of the noble initiative of the National Institution for Transforming India, NITI Aayog, Government of India. The objective is to establish ATLs in schools across India. The flagship initiative develops innovative mindset amongst high school students across the country. The scheme offers grant in aid of up to rupees 20 lakhs to the selected schools to set up ATL. ATL is a workspace that enables young minds to shape their ideas through hands-on, do-it-yourself mode. Young children are offered with opportunities to work with tools and equipment to understand the concepts of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. To stimulate creativity among students, ATL conducts different activities that range from regional to national level competitions, exhibitions, workshop on problem solving, designing and fabrication of products, lecture series at periodic intervals. The Government of India has launched this noble mission to create an ecosystem that promotes futuristic skills like complex problem solving, critical thinking, adaptive learning, and computational skills in children. By having access to various ATL resources, students can come up with innovative and practical solutions for problems thriving in the community. According to 2021 statistics, a total of 8,706 ATL tinkering labs have been set up in schools across the country, and 60% of them are government schools with program coverage extended to 90% of the districts of the country. The target is to establish 10,000 ATLs across India. That was a brief introduction to the ATL. Now let me take the privilege of welcoming wonderful gathering here, present on this August occasion on behalf of Trust Board as well as SMC as well as Principal and the school family. Dr. Y. Bharat Shetty, sir, is one of the few professionally accomplished and well-educated politicians across party lines in India. Sir worked as staff member nurturing young minds. He has been head of the department and principal of AJ Institute of Dental Sciences, Mangalore, Karnataka. Sir, we are very happy and fortunate to have you among us today. NITK English Medium School welcomes you wholeheartedly, sir. Sir, by your presence, you made us feel special. May I kindly request Professor Arun A. Mislur to welcome our vibrant, dynamic, and young MLA with a flower bouquet. Thank you, sir. Our beloved director, Professor Uday Kumar R. Yeragatti, is one among us the most charismatic academic leaders. Professor Yeragatti has recently completed his tenure as the director MNIT Jaipur. Sir has prolific achievements to his credits. He is well known for his academic and administration excellence across the nation. Professor Uday Kumar has served as member, chairperson, and chief person for various progressive committees. Sir, we are delighted to have you with us today. Having you with us is a matter of pride to the entire NITK EMS family. Sir, we welcome you to this august occasion. Once again, may I kindly request Professor Arun A. Misklur to offer floral welcome to our beloved director. With a bang. We have Srimati Jayalakshmi, Regional Head, ATL, with us today. We always look for your assistance, suggestions, and guidance to make NITK EMS ATL a great infrastructure for the school children. We welcome you, ma'am. May I kindly request Principal Asha Sriniwas to welcome Madam with a flower bouquet. Thank you, ma'am. We are delighted to have Srimati Shobha Rajesh, Corporator, Ward 1, Suratkal. Madam, you are always with us within a phone call distance. Your support to us is appreciated. We welcome you, ma'am. May I kindly request Dr. Suprabha to offer a floral welcome to our Corporator. We have Professor Arun A. Misklur, President, NITK EMS Trust Board, a renowned researcher and a professor of NITK Suratkal with us today. ATL on NITK EMS is his brainchild. Sir, because of our initiative and effort, we all are celebrating today's event. Thank you, sir. We, the NITK family, welcomes you. May I kindly request Sri Subramanya Bhatt to welcome Professor Isklur with a flower bouquet. We have NITK EMS School Management Committee members, Trust Board members, Dr. Suprabha, Sri Murugaveluji with us. Thank you for your presence. We have professors, senior professors of NITK. We have deans with us. We are indeed very happy to have them here. Parents Teacher Association members, old student association members, teachers of school. Some of the parents are also here. Invited guests, beloved students, media persons. We thank you for presenting yourself for this August event. We welcome you all individually. We welcome each and every individual present here today for this ATL inauguration event. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the welcome address. On behalf of NITK family, on behalf of everybody, I heartily welcome Dr. Y. Bharat Shetty, Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Mangalore North, to share his view and address the gathering.
On this occasion of inauguration of ATL Tinkering Lab at this NITK English Medium School, all the guests on the dais, I think you must be knowing all of them. I don't think I have to tell each one of their names. And my dear students, staff of this institution and people connected to this institution in some way. First of all, I'm fine. I would like to congratulate Dr. Arun and his team and the principal of this institution and obviously the director for getting this ATL Tinkering Lab here. I think a lot of work has been put behind this to get this. It's a 20 lakh rupees which you get from the central government through the NITI Aayog. We have been inaugurating ATL Tinkering Lab all over the place. I think this is the third unit here, a fourth unit in the district, I think. Yeah. The whole concept is very clear. The national education policy has also changed over a period of time. It was in 90s or 1985s, one policy was there. After that, we have a new national education policy where the policy covers the student from Anganwadi till he comes out of the college as a degree holder, or if he wants to go beyond that, even a PhD, and everything is included in that. The point here is to find students or make the student think out of the box and not force him into a field which he doesn't like, or we as parents or teachers, we have some idea of what we like. We try to enforce it on the children. The whole national education policy is about finding out what the student is good at. He might be good at arts or crafts or science or maths, and try to hone his skills in that field and see to that he excels in that field. He comes out of holding a degree or a PhD or a profession of his choice. The whole concept is to do that. And to promote the mother tongue also. Which is a part of our culture. The NITK has come up with Adult Tinkering Lab. It's a fantastic opportunity for the students also. As a school-going student, I can't even imagine me doing that. I can't even imagine. We were busy trying to get 100 of 100 in maths or science or whatever, because parents were behind us, telling that you better get good marks or you will danakailik hogti annuvantadu. You know what the parents or teachers say. Now the whole concept of education has changed. I remember getting hit by my teacher. I respect that teacher more now. Now if you hit your student, police will be at your doorstep. Because the concept, way you treat our students, our whole outlook has changed towards the education with changing times. So this Adult Tinkering Lab is, as I said, I was very impressed with the students because at that age I couldn't have imagined myself doing that. Maybe I didn't have an Adult Tinkering Lab that time. Maybe if I had a lab, maybe I would have done something like that at that age only. So maybe I've done this when I've come to PUC or beyond that, then we were all exposed to all these things. So I can see students, they are telling this is the sensor, this is the brain, and this is the motor and how it is connected. And all the concepts are almost same, but the out of the box thinking, one guy was thinking about drying the clothes also. When the rain comes, he wanted the clothes to go inside. I think he has seen his mother, getting in trouble by running, and mother or parents or whatever. I'm not generalizing it. One person was talking about cars. Other person has done a fantastic thing of where a car, driverless car, which follows a black line. So that out of the box thinking or a problem solving. There was a problem solving in all those things what they have done. There was a problem solving concept in all of those things. One was about defense also. Defense, 2-3 issues were there. So that kind of thinking is very much required. Otherwise, they'll be stuck to the books or stuck to the curriculum what the teachers give. When you give them a free hand and give them a lab and give them some instruments and tell them, so you can use all these instruments and you can do what you want to, this is the result we get. Surely they'll need guidance from your teachers. They can't do it on their own. Surely the teachers have to stand behind them and push them forward. But I hope many enlightened brains and enlightened minds and enlightened youngsters will come out of this school. I'm sure that this potential in the students can be bought out and given it to the public maybe in some way or the other. So I would like to congratulate you guys, all of you all, for having this lab here. And it's a proud thing for me also because the third one I'm inaugurating in my constituency only. So the students in the surrounding area surely will be a good help to them. And whatever infrastructure we build, it may be buildings or a super infrastructure or a IT background, whatever we give to the school, a school will never be a school without proper teachers. A school can never be a school. The heart and soul of the school is the teachers who are there. The concrete building can make up a school. So it is up to the student to learn, obviously, and up to the teachers to see what kind of a product are they manufacturing in that school. I'm using the word manufacturing, it's almost like that. What kind of an output we get from the school? Do we give out people patriots from the school? Or are we just manufacturing students who has the knowledge of ABC? When I say ABC, I'm talking about science, technology and everything, but without a heart. That doesn't do. The students can learn all the science in the world, all the techniques in the world, and he can go and become a bomb manufacturer also, use it against wrong people also. So it depends what kind of a heart and mind and what kind of a patriot you prepare the student in the school for. So that is up to the teachers. So I would like to say the teachers, I'm a teacher too. So it's a big responsibility on you guys, the teachers of this school. It is not a small responsibility. I know the lowest paid people in the world may be teachers only in our country, because in other countries it is almost highest paid. We need to take care of teachers properly. I know that also. As a politician, when I'm saying, you will obviously say you are a politician, you do something about it. Obviously, I'm trying. But the financial situations are such that we are not able to give the teachers their due. Always in the storybooks also, or whatever you write, bada teacher, a bada teacher, that thing comes, that bada teacher, the poor teacher or something like that comes. But a student might become a billionaire. A student might become an IS officer. A student might become the prime minister of this country. So that is the big responsibility we have. So the society, though it is not taking care of its teachers, personally I feel, we need to take care of the teachers more. Maybe we are going in that direction, one step at a time. Change in the national education policy is also one step towards that issue only. There are many things in that also where the well-being of a teacher is taken care of. So I would not like to take more of your time. I've got 18 programs lined up and I have to catch a flight also after that. So I requested the director. Director is a big friend of mine. So I'm very happy that he has come back to Surathkal. I think NITK will improve more under his leadership also. I was very, very happy. Suddenly my friend came and told me he has come back. So I was thinking, okay, fine, good. Someone who knows the heartbeat of the place is required to survive in one place. You need to know the culture of that place. So he knows more than what is required also actually. So I think we are going in the right direction, the NITK and the schools and everything together here. So I'd like to congratulate each one of you and the young scientist also from the chemistry department, Mr. Arun, and your whole team, and the teachers too. So as politicians, me and Shobha, we are ever ready. Anything you need from my side, from our side, we are always ready, because we don't know how to repay the debt you guys, we are in actually, because in COVID time, it was like NITK was though it was a fallback apparatus for us, something to fall back on, where we could get our patients and we had a center we can take care of. So we are always in debt. So anything you guys ask, we are there for you. I'd like to end my speech here only. I wish all of you all the best. And my dear students, you are doing a fantastic job. Go ahead, have a good life and a great future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your gracious presence and as addressing the gathering and motivating the young innovators. Thank you very much. And I request the President, Professor Dr. Arun to offer him a memento as a token of gratitude. I request the Director of NITK, Professor, to offer him a memento as a token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. Sure. I request the dignitaries to kindly occupy their seats, and also the beautiful audience. I welcome you all. Yeah. I failed to do my work if I won't welcome Professor Dr. S. Pavan Kumar, the Secretary of NITK English Medium School. I request our Principal, Mrs. Asha Ma'am, to welcome him with the floral bouquet. Thank you, ma'am. To accomplish great things, we should not believe, but act. Not only plan, but execute. I request our principal in charge, Mrs. Asha Srinivas, to share the journey of establishment of this lab.
Curiosity, creativity, imagination, the real skills of the future. Good afternoon to this magnificently glorious day. The galaxy of intellectuals, honorable guests, benevolent teachers, respected parents, and beloved students. A warm good afternoon to all. Welcome to the inaugural function of our ATL. The only way to discover the limits of possible is to go beyond them in the possible. Every child has the potential, the curiosity, and the eagerness to learn, aiming to provide a platform to the young minds of our country to harness their power of their thinking and innovation. NITI Aayog has initiated a unique program, the ATL Tinkering Lab. The ATL Tinkering Lab aims to provide a workspace for young minds and shape their ideas and learn innovation skills. Before starting my report, I would like to bring to your notice that I am feeling proud to announce that our President, Dr. Arun M. Islur, had a chance of meeting Shri V.K. Saraswat, scientist, PA of Personal Assistant of Prime Minister, in a function. Dr. Arun M. Islur discussed about ATL and requested to sanction ATL to our school. Scientific advisor of Prime Minister. Yes, yeah. Request to sanction to our school. After an half an hour, Shri V.K. Saraswat had given his consent to sanction ATL to our school, and after, in the sense within 3 months, we are able to get the provision of ATL to our school. So we, the school teachers, are ever grateful to Dr. Arun M. Islur for his hard work behind this program. Accordingly, we have applied for the ATL lab in the year 2019, and the process of application completed on 19th March 2019 under the guidance of our ex-principal, Mrs. Surekha, MH. On 18th December 2019, we have received the message that our school has been selected to establish ATL by the ATL Innovation Mission under NITI Aayog. The necessary documents were submitted on 29 January 2020 under the guidance of former principal, Mr. Augustine K.A. We have received the grant of rupees 12 lakhs on 2nd July 2021. The school management committee also added a sum of rupees 7,74,656 to the given grant. Built with the modernist design approach and cutting-edge facility, the ATL is located within the main campus of the school. The lab has been set up by keeping the key elements of the open, flexible, and safe as the core guidance principles, properly ventilated with the doors and multiple windows. It has customized, flexible, and easy to use workstations that provide the right space and environment to tinker and innovate. Furnished with the modular and movable furniture, the lab facilities better collaboration and teamwork. Equipped with the 3D printer, the lab provides new generation technologies like 3D designing and many other DIY and multiple robotic techniques. The lab has various zones such as drilling zone, mechanical zone, robotic zone, and electrical zone, well equipped with the significant and essential equipments, thus catering to divergent and innovative minds of the budding scientists. So with this, I end my report. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the brief report. If your action inspires others to dream more, learn more, and become more, you are a leader, says John Quincy Adams. At this juncture, I would like to attribute this proverb to our guest, our chief guest, Professor Dr. Uday Kumar R. Yeragatti, Director, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surathkal, because his valuable past makes him important today, and it will make an impact on the future generation. Sir, I request you to enlighten us.
Yeah, greetings to all the beautiful people joined here, and love to my kids, younger generation. Respected Dr. Bharat Shetty ji, a dynamic young mind and young leader in our area, who understands the difficulties and the pulse of each citizen of this area. So I've seen him in most of the programs. He connects to the people and talks accordingly. That shows his knowledge of everything. So we are blessed with a good leader and a very dynamic person. Because of his tight schedule, he requested that he wants to speak first. So when such request comes, the politicians just say hi, bye and go. But did you hear him, what he told? It was really talking to kids, students. He observed whatever you have shown him there, and he connected to that. That is Bharat Shetty, our beloved MLA Sahib. Respected our corporator, young corporator, Shobha Rajesh ji, Madam Jayalakshmi ji, she looks also Atal, with the Atal Tinkering Lab. Atal means firm. Do you know the meaning of Atal? Our Prime Minister was Atal only. He was Atal Bihari Vajpayee, means ekdam strong, pakka. So that is what this lab is named after him, Atal Tinkering Lab. Tinkering means how you think about it. Okay. So Madam Jayalakshmi is backbone of that. We have our president of the school, Dr. Islur, Arun Islur. He is down to earth and he connects with the nature. That is more important. Okay, he may be a chemistry professor, but the nature is his love. Respected Professor Pawan, head of the department, and PTA president, secretary of the school. Respected Madam Asha Srinivasan ji, Dr. Suprabha, and my friend Murgavelu, all my deans, very strong people were here. That shows the strength towards the school, because we have seen the school growing since 1965 plus or 68 onwards. All the members, we have Dr. Nagendrappa, secretary of the another old school, Administrator Lalitamba ji, rest of the people here, respected members of the PTA and education lovers of NITK English Medium School. The very good occasion of this inauguration is that is Atal Tinkering Lab. I'll be addressing to the kids. Have you seen one Charlie Chaplin movie where the industry owner wants to test one machine, that is corn eating machine? Jola, bisi bisi ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಜೋಳ ತಿಂತೀರಿ ಹೀಗೆ. So he wants his people to work as well as eat it. He makes one machine. ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Have you seen that? Yes or no? Not parents, those kids I am asking. You have not seen? Forget about Doraemon and other things. Today you go and see that movie. It's about Charlie Chaplin. There are 2-3 items in that. He'll made to sit on the chair, and that corn comes, it starts rotating. He has to bite it, you know. So there is a mismatch in the motor. So it starts rotating very fast, and it moves to his mouth and all. It's a funny occasion, but something is done in that, you know. Then there is one plate comes on his mouth, near the mouth, and one spoon comes and puts it into his mouth. Somebody with unfortunately keeps the bolt nuts in that plate. So that comes and it pushes nuts into its mouth, his mouth, Charlie Chaplin's mouth. ನೋಡಿಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೌದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ. ಏನ್ರೇ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್, NITK kids, you go and see that movie today. That shows the idea of that industrialist. Similarly, you should have your idea. Atal Tinkering Lab is, Atal means firmness. Tinkering Lab is you should understand what you are thinking and doing it, not what your teachers tell you to do. Whatever comes to your mind, let it be anything, simple thing. Okay, now you are busy with this type of instruments, no? You want to eat biscuit. So make a robot. The biscuit, it takes up the biscuit, comes to your mouth, you know. At least you have to rotate like this and eat it. No, you may imagine that way, no? ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಲು ತಂದು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಹೀಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕ್ತದೆ, ನೀವು ಎದ್ದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಊಟ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಕಾಣೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ವೋಂಟ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಡೊರೆಮಾನ್ ಆರ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ unexpected supermans and all. So somebody should tell you that it is time for eat. So make a buzzer in your computer only, or a small buzzer, so that you go to the kitchen and eat, so that you won't get beatings from your parents. That is what these labs are for, that the tools are given there. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ಕದು ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಆರ್ಡಿನೆನ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್, ಬ್ರೈನ್. You get a pick chip, how you connect it. All the, that's what Bharat was telling, you know, Dr. Bharat. Your brain of all the experiments, what we saw is same. But the brain is been given some different signals to operate different. ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ವ? ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಮಗೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹಸಿವು ಆಗಿದಾ? ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹಸಿವು ಆದದ್ದು ತಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅವಾಗ. ಬಜರ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಏನಾರು ಒಂದು ಮೆಷಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹಸಿವೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಹಸಿವೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಇನ್ ಜೈಪುರ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ದಿ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ Atal Tinkering Lab. There was a competition for the kids. 3 girls team, third standard, 5th standard and 6th standard. They had made toys from kitchen material. Kitchen material ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಚಾಕು ಚೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಲಟ್ಟಣಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕಿಚನ್ ಹರ್ಬ್ಸ್, ಕಿಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲವಂಗ, ಏಲಕ್ಕಿ, ದಾಲ್ಚಿನ್ನಿ, ಕರಿಮೆಣಸು, ಸ್ಪೈಸಸ್, ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಗ್ಲೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಈ ಗಮ್ ಇದು ಆಗಿ ಗ್ಲೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ಗ್ಲೂ, ಅಂಟಿನ ಉಂಡೆ ತಿಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಯಾರಾದರೂ? ಮೋಹನ್ ಲಾಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಟು ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಾ? ಅಂಟು ಹಾಕೋದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಟಿನ ಉಂಡೆ ಯಾರು ತಿಂದಿಲ್ಲ? ಅಂಟು ಏನ್ರಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬೊಟಾನಿಕಲ್ ನೇಮ್? ದಟ್ ಗ್ಲೂ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೀ. ಅಂಟುಗಳಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದರ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್, ನೋ? ಒನ್ ಗ್ಲೂ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಹರ್ಬಲ್. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆಂಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಉಂಡೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಗೋಂದು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಗಮ್, ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಆ ಗೋಂದು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆ ಹರ್ಬ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಪೈಸಸ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರು ಟಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಎಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದವರು ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಂಡ್ಯವ್ರೆ ಟಾಯ್ಸ್, ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅದೇ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ದದ್ದು ಯಾಕೆ ಕಿಚನ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅಂದರೆ, ಸರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್, ಹಮೇ ದೇಖಾ ಹೇ ಕಿ ಓ ಟಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮೇ, ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಟಾಯ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಮೌತ್, ಆರ್ 3 years down or 6 years down, child should not play with that toy. So we thought we should make a toy, even if the child puts in the mouth also, it should not harm. ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಯಾರು ನಿಮಗೆ ತಲೆಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ. ನಮಗೆ ಸರ್ ಹಿಂದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಅದು ಅಂದಾಜಾಯಿತು, ನಮಗೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಡ, ಅದನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಡು, ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಬೈತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಇದನ್ನು ತಿನ್ನು ಅಂತ ಖಾರ ಇದ್ದದೆಲ್ಲ ತಿನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಈ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಥಾಟ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಗೊಂಬೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇನೋವೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್. ಹಾಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ಎನಿ ಡ್ಯಾಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಪೇಪರ್, ಬರೀರಿ ಅದನ್ನು. ನೀವು ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾನು ಹಾರಬೇಕು, ಕನಸು ಕಾಣ್ಬೋದು, ನೀವು ಹಾರಬೇಕು, ಹೌ ಟು ಫ್ಲೈ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯು ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೈ ಫಸ್ಟ್. Start from a small paper. You find out when you fold it like an aeroplane and all, just throw it, what happens to that paper? How the wind blows into that? ಅದನ್ನು ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಬುಕ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್, old book. If you read that, it will come to know. Do you know how the safety pin works? Safety pin, they'll be pressing it and they press it, it goes into a notch. Simple technology. What about your stapler? Two ತಂತಿದ್ದು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತದೆ ಅದನ್ನು. You should see how it happens, how it works. Simple things you see, then you will get better ideas. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಟನ್ನೇ ನೋಡಿ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಒಂದು ಪಿನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ವೈ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಹೋಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಡೈಮೀಟರ್ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್. ಥಿಂಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವೇ. ಥಿಂಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಇಟ್ ಟು ದ ಹೈಯರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಮ್ಮೆಲೆ ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಾರಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್, ದಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯುವರ್ smaller things. I think, what is that? Ideating. 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 Idea. Not idea eating. Ideating. Bring it out that way. Thinking. You should think, not your teacher should think. What you think, you tell your teacher. Then teacher thinks in her way or his way, puts more idea into that. So thinking and ideating comes together, the design comes at the end. ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹಸಿವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದ? ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಯು ವೈ ದ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ವೇರ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಗೋ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೋಟರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಗೋ. ಸೊ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರೀಡ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ಡನ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರೀಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನೀವು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ವಿ ವೋಂಟ್ ಮಾಕೆಟ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ನೋ ಇದು ಟೀಚರ್ ಇದ್ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಪುಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ. ದರ್ ಆರ್ ಟೂಲ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ಯು. ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಬೈತಾರೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ. ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇದೆ ಚಾಕ್ ಪೀಸೇ ತಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮುರಿದು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊಂಬೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಬೈತಾರೆ, ಎಂತ ಮಾರೆ ಚಾಕ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ, ಗೊಂಬೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಚಾಕ್ ಪೀಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಮೇಕ್ ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟೂಲ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಡೂ ಎಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಪೋಸ್, ಕಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಹಾಗೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈ ಓನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಮೆಮೆಂಟೋಸ್. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಹಿ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ, ಯು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡಿಡ್ ಇಟ್. ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ವೇ. ವೈ ಯು ಆರ್ ವೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್? ರೈಟ್? So somebody has taught about that, to make that flower, how to fold that in a rose way, which color it has to be done. ಹಾಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಳೋದು ನಾನು? ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಕಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಣ್ಣ ಅಕ್ಕನವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ? ವೆದರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಯು ಡಿಡ್ ಇಟ್? ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಬೋಲೋ ಯಾರ್? ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು? ಹಾಂ, ಜೋರು ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟಲ್ಲಿಯಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ. ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋವಾಗಲಿಲ್ವ? ಕತ್ರಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನೋವಾಗದಾಗೆ ಆ ಕತ್ರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಸುತ್ತಬೇಕು, ತಲೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ನೋವಲ್ಲೇ ನೋವಾಗ್ತದೆ ಮಾರ್ರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಮೆಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಈಗ ನೀರು ಕುಡಿದು ಬರ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನೀನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡು ಅಂತ ಪಕ್ಕದವನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೋಗೋದಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. So when you do it yourself, you will understand the difficulty. So you give the solution for that also. ನಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಧೈರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಮಾರ್ರೆ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್. ಅಟಲ್ ಬಿಹಾರಿ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಬಿಗ್ ಲೀಡರ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಹಿಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿಫ್ಟ್. ಅಟಲ್ ಸೆ ಬಾತ್ ಕರೋ. ಫರ್ಮ್ನೆಸ್. ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ ಪೇನ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ತೆಗೆಯೋದು ಪೇನ್? ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಪೇನ್ನೇ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ವೇಸ್. ಸಿಸರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ತಲೆಗೆ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಪ್, ಶಾರ್ಪನ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ. ನೋ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್. ಟೀಚರ್ ಇದು ಬಡ್ಡಾಗಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ಟೀಚರನ್ನು ಕೇಳುವುದಲ್ಲ. It should come from your mind only. Teachers will be there to help you. Right? Yeah, I can go. So he found that scissor is painful, so he took a cutter. If cutter is bud ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಪ್. ಲೋಕಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಬಡ್. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಶಾರ್ಪ್ನರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಎ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಬ್ ಇಟ್, ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಶಾರ್ಪ್. ಬೊಂಡ ತೆಗೆಯುವ ಕತ್ತಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಚಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅದು. ಅದು ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್. That is what this lab is. That is what our beloved Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji thought about this one. How to attract the children to do this job. Right? That is the main thing. It is not come from any high profile scientist. It is come from our beloved Prime Minister only. How to involve kids. There is a next stage. It's called skill development. Those who are loitering without any work, for them, extract skills from them. Every human being has some of the other talent. The talent is hidden. In most of the cases, parents hide the talent. ನೀನು 100 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು, 99 ಬಂದರೂ ಪೆಟ್ಟು ಬೀಳ್ತದೆ. So you will be thinking only about that. But your talent is different. You may be a good singer, you may be a good artist, you may be a dancer, you may be a sports person. Whatever you have, it should come out. Open up. This is the time. Our Prime Minister and his team will help you. In that level, the line has come to Madam Jayalakshmi ji also. She is helping to grow this tinkering lab. Our MLA Sahib is one of the member in that. He wants to grow it. He said, I think this is the 4th one or 3rd one I am inaugurating. ಈ ಕೋಲ ಮತ್ತು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇನಾಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಸೈನ್ಸ್, ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಮಾರ್ರೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ. 2+2 is always 4 only. It cannot be different, which has been told by our ancestors thousands of years back. So maths should be very strong. ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವನು ಅಂತ. ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡು, ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೋ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಬರುವುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ತಲೆಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಡೂ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಹಾರ್ಟ್, ದಿಲ್ ಸೆ. ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದ್ದು ದಿಲ್ ಗಿಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳುದು ನಾನು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಂದ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು ಯಾಕೆ? ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದು ಬೇಗ ತುಂಬ್ತದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿ. ಇದು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರೇಟೆಡ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದು ಬಾಟ್ಲಿದ್ದು ಶೇಪ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಮೊದಲು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಬಾಟ್ಲ್ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಈಗ ಆ ಬಾಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹೀಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಕುಡಿಯೋ ನೀರಿದ್ದು ಬಾಟ್ಲಿಗೂ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹೀಗೆ ಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ನೀವು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಗಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಗೆ ಗ್ರಿಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಆ ಡೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಇಲ್ಲರ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಾಟ್ಲ್ ಆದರೆ ಜಾರ್ತದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಬಾಟ್ಲ್ ಜಾರ್ತದೆ, ನೀವು ಎತ್ತಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀರು ಕುಡಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀರು ಕುಡಿದಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಳಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೀರು ಕುಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಗೆ ಎಟುಕುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಿಡ್ದ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಗ್ರಿಪ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಪೆನ್ನುಗಳು ಸಹ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಗ್ರಿಪ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಹಳೆ, ಈಗ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಪೆನ್, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮನಿ, ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟೋ ಕರೆನ್ಸಿ, ಬಿಟ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ? ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮನಿ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮನಿ? I talk to kids only. Parents and all know about it. ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ್ರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಹುಡುಗಿಯರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮದರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಅದರ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಫಾದರ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ATM ಏನು, OTP, ಒನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮನಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಹಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ತಿರುಗಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮನಿ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಮನಿ. ಸಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್, that you should think, not your elders, teachers will be teaching what is given in the subject, out of the box thinking. ಅಬೋವ್ ದ ಬೇಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. That is what our late Prime Minister thought about it. My children should think out of the box, over and above. That's why right from the childhood these labs are being done. Take advantage of that. Don't make it as a ಇವತ್ತು 2-3 ಗಂಟೆ ಟಿಂಕರಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಮಾರೆ ಛೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಂತ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. Something, whatever it comes to your mind, you do it, I say. I think it is not there in the course. Madam? Additional. See? Do whatever you want. ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಏನೋ ಸಣ್ಣದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಗಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಚಿಂತೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ನಗಾಡೋರು ನಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಬೆಳಿತೀರಿ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು. ನಗಾಡೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೆಲ್. ಅವನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದೆನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಕಾಮಿಡಿಯನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. You will become a scientist or something else, leader. So don't worry about what others think about you. You worry about yourself, what I should do in the tinkering lab, what ideas I should get. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕನಸು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ಸ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ವಾ? ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇವನಿಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ. ಸೊ ಕನಸನ್ನು ನನಸಾಗಿಸಬೇಕು. ಯು ಮೇಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಟ್ರೂ. You may think that you are going in aeroplane which doesn't have wings at all. Then how it is operating? Pushpaka vimana kelidira? Pushpaka vimanadalli wings ideya? But it is their story since thousands of years. So imagine what time they have thought that Pushpaka vimana exists. How to do it? ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸಣ್ಣರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಹತ್ರ ಹಾರಿದ್ರು ಸಾಕು, ಒನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಹಾರಿದ್ರು ಸಾಕು. You know, there is a 4-volume book by Vaimanika Shastra. Rishi Bharadwaj has written 4 volumes on Vimana Shastra. ಇದೆಂತ ಮಾರ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ವಿಮಾನ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್. ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಹಾಕಿ. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಗಂಟೆ ಬಾರಿಸ್ತೀರಾ? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗಂಟೆ ಬಾರಿಸಿದ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಭಾಷಣ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋದು, ಟೀಚರ್ಗಳಲ್ಲ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐ ಲೀವ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಯು. ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಹೌ ಯು ಪ್ಲೇ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Of course, there will be a goalkeeper. Teachers are the goalkeepers. So you cannot do the goal when teachers are there. So you have to do the goal even though teachers are there. Reach your goal with your thinking, with the help of the teachers and the institute and whatever support given by government. Sabka saath, sabka vikas is that slogan. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವಿಚಾರ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಲೋಗನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಎಂತ ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಚೀತಾ ಬಿ ಪೀತಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾವುದೊಂದು ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅರೇಟೆಡ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಇದ್ದು, ಚೀತಾ ಬಿ ಪೀತಾ ಮೈ ಬಿ ಪೀತಾ ಹೂ ಅಂತ. ಚಿರತೆ ಕುಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀನೇ ಕುಡಿಬೇಕಪ್ಪ. ಹಾಗೆ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ದರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ 30 years 40 years ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ದರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್. ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ನೀನೇ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಟೀಚರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. It is the same. Next version is now Atal Tinkering Lab. So try it out. ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು 800 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ, ಬೋತ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್, ಯು ಟೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ವಾಟ್ ಟಿಂಕರಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಈಸ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೌ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಹಿ ಸೆಡ್ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಟು ದೆಮ್. ಅವು ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ಮರಿ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ ನಮಗೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅವರ ತಲೆಗೆ ಹೊಕ್ಕಬಹುದು, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಗೆ ಹೊಕ್ಕದಿದ್ರು ಸಹ. I understand it has gone to your mind, deep rooted, stuck there. Memory power is strong, like a memory of this one. Use it and do good in your studies, prosper in your talents, serve the country. First your parents, your teachers, your country, your nation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your strong, motivational, and inspiring words to the young innovators all present over here. And I hope everyone today will take here some good thoughts of sirs, what you have experienced, what he has shared with us. Thank you very much, sir. Now it's time for me to call upon the next dignitary to honor us, is Srimati Jayalakshmi, Regional Head of ATL, to address the gathering. I take my word and I request the operator, Mrs. Shobha Rajesh, corporate of Ward Number Suratkal, to address the gathering.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಬಂದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕಿ ವೃಂದದವರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಟಲ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಇನಾಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ತುಂಬ ಉತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಉತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇವರು ಗಟ್ಟಿಯವರು ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಸ್ಪೀಚನ್ನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ತಲೆಗೆ ಒಕ್ಕುವ ಹಾಗೆ ವಿವರಿಸಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೆಲನ್ನು ತಯಾರಿಸುವ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೆಲನ್ನು ತಯಾರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅಟಲ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬನ್ನು ಈ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾತ್ಮಕ ಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೊಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಯೋಜನೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಯೋಜನೆಯು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ. ಆಗಬಹುದು ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ವೆಚ್ಚ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವುದರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಅಟಲ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಇಲ್ಲದಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನೇ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಅಟಲ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳು ದೊರಕಿದೆ. ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ನನ್ನ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಇನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಬೆಳಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾರೈಸುತ್ತಾ ನನಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಎರಡು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Thank you, ma'am, for addressing the gathering. And I request Professor Dr. S. Pavan Kumar, Secretary of NITK English Medium School, to offer Madam a memento as a token of gratitude. Thank you, ma'am. The next dignitary to honor us is Srimati Jayalakshmi, Regional Head, ATL, to address. I request you to address the gathering, ma'am.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, principal and staff of NITK English Medium School, faculty of NITK, dear children and parents, very good afternoon. The main objective of ATL is to promote the culture of innovation and the entrepreneurship among students in schools from 6th to 12th standard. The objective of these programs is to serve as a platform for promotion of world-class challenges, startup business, and other self-employment activities, particularly technology-driven areas. AIM will provide grant in aid that include a one-time establishment of 10 lakh and operational expenses of 10 lakh for a period of 5 years. There are some roles and responsibilities for each ATL school. They should conduct events like Atal Tinkerfest, Community Day, particularly on April 14th, mentoring sessions for students, then hands-on workshop for students, training workshop for students, including PFMS and GEM. Each ATL should update all the activities in their respective dashboards and expenses in PFMS. ATL Innovation Mission will monitor the work in each Atal lab by Atal dashboard and updates and updates on any social media like Twitter or Facebook. You should update each and every activities in Twitter or Facebook by tagging Atal Innovation Mission. They monitor the work of each and every Atal over the India through these three, particularly these three sections. AIM will conduct a series of online and offline hands-on workshop for teachers as well as for students. This year, the last date for our Atal Marathon is April 10th, but don't worry, every year we have Atal Marathon. There are some attractive prizes like tabs for top 90 teams. Then there is an Tinkerpreneur program for children. So this year, April 15th will be the last date for the registration of Atal Tinkerpreneur. So there is a series of competitions like this in 24/7 series is there. So if you like to join, you can study, you can participate in any of the competitions. You can get attractive prizes, international recognitions, everything. So I wish you all the best, my dear children. Please make use of this. Think your own. Sir has already told that you should think your own ideas. Don't depend on others' ideas. Then you will succeed. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for addressing the gathering and briefing us about the rules and regulation and the programs that are to be carried out by the Atal Tinkering Lab. Now, I request Professor Dr. Arun M. Islur, President NITK English Medium School Trust, and an awardee to receive the C.V. Raman Young Scientist Award by the Chief Minister of Karnataka 2018. I request you, sir, to render the presidential address.
Thank you. I will not take more than 5 minutes. Chief guest of today's program, Dr. Bharat Shettiji, who is the Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Mangalore North. Another chief guest, Professor Uday Kumar Yargati, sir, the Director of NITK Suratkal. And the other invitees and the guests, Jayalakshmi Madam, Shobha Madam, and the Secretary Dr. Pawan Kumar, Correspondent Dr. Suprabha, Mr. Murugaveluji, the Trust Board members, the Deans of NITK Suratkal, and the invitees, all the teachers, parents, and my dear students. A very good afternoon to all of you. Eldrigu namaskaralu. So, ಇದೊಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಿತವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ NDA ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಒಂದು ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ 2015ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ನೀತಿ ಆಯೋಗ್, that is nothing but NITI, NITI, it refers for the National Institution for Transforming India. So ನೀತಿ ಆಯೋಗ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂತು 2015ರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅಂಡರ್ ನೀತಿ ಆಯೋಗ್ ಅಟಲ್ ಇನ್ನೋವೇಷನ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಅಂತ AIM ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಟಲ್ ಟಿಂಕರಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್, ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ನೀತಿ ಆಯೋಗ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. And total the projects were about, if I'm correct, about 10,000 such ATL labs throughout our country by the next by 2025. And I came to know that already about 8,000 plus such laboratories have been granted across the India. So this is really one of the best project by the government of India. As you have already interacted with our the models which have been built by our students, So the main objective of the Atal Tinkering Lab is to inculcate the innovation ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆರ್ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕತೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅರಿವನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸುವಂಥ ಅಥವಾ ಕುತೂಹಲವನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸುವಂಥ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಧ್ಯೇಯೋದ್ದೇಶವಾಗಿದೆ. And dear students, whatever the projects which you have displayed just now, it includes the 3D printer. Of course, ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3D ಪ್ರಿಂಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಅಥವಾ ತುಂಬ ಒಂದು ಸೆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ಗಳು, ಮಾಯ್ಶ್ಚರ್ ಸೆನ್ಸರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಟರ್ ಸೆನ್ಸರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು, ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, IR ರೇಡಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದು, ಆ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಈ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಡ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇದರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕತೆ, ಈಗ ನೀವು 8ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, 9ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಥವಾ 7ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತೊಡಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ. And sir, I would like to mention here, so I hope you will also agree with me. So the present generation, our students who are sitting over there, at least they are 15 to 20 years ahead than our technology. That's what I feel. So ಈ 3D ಪ್ರಿಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸರೇ ಇಲ್ಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಟ್ ದ 40+ or beyond that. So we never got such exposure. We got this exposure for these type of advanced instrumentation or the equipment recently in the last 3-4 years only. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ 15, 14, 13ನೇ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೇ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಒಂದು ಮುಂದುವರೆದಂಥ ಏನು ಈ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನೀವು ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ತುಂಬ ಅಷ್ಟು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವೀಗ ಏನು ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ, ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ನೀವು ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೇ ನೀತಿ ಆಯೋಗ್ ಅವರ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅವರ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಂಟ್ರಪ್ರಿನರ್ಶಿಪ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ವ ಉದ್ಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಏನು ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ, ಮುಂದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶಗಳಿವೆ. ದೆನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅವರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಈವನ್ ನಾವು ಈ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಇದರದ್ದು ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಕತೆ ಇದೆ, ಉಪಯುಕ್ತತೆ ಏನು ಅಟಲ್ ಟಿಂಕರಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಇಂದು, ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಈವನ್ ಸಂಡೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಮೇಡಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಸಮ್ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸಂಡೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ವೀಕ್ once in a day that will be dedicated for the only for the Atal activities, Atal Tinkering Lab activities. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯಗತವನ್ನು ವೆರಿ ಸೂನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಈವನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಮಂತ್ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನವರು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಫಾರ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ April 14th. Okay, so we'll discuss with our teachers and we'll do the needful in that connection. So we'll keep it open for the public. ನಮ್ಮ NITK ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ಬೀಗ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಬೇರೆ ಶಾಲೆಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಈ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ, ATL ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಒಂದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದ ಅಶ್ಯೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್. And then, yeah, I don't want to take much more time. I take this opportunity to thank all our teachers who have put a lot of efforts to bring this particular one of the dream project. And the next dream ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ, ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಉಪಯುಕ್ತತೆ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದರ ಪ್ರಯೋಜಕತೆಯನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಮುಂದಿನ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಐ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ all our guests who are present over here, as well as our chief guest, Dr. Bharat Shetty ji. In his absence, I would like to thank all the guests once again, and all the parents and all the invitees for your kind presence here. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your distinct vision and the fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an idol of knowledge and experience and inspiration to all of us. Thank you very much. We are now at the end of this inaugural function. To give a perfect end to this forenoon event, I now request Mrs. Durga Shankar, senior teacher of our school, to deliver the words of gratitude. Over to you, ma'am.
No matter what language you speak, no matter what language you speak, a kind and smiling thank you always speaks everyone's heart. This is the day that Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. Good afternoon to everyone present here. On behalf of all, I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose words of gratitude for being with us this morning and making us all feel proud. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have been more to express gratitude for. On the recollection of so many great favors and blessings, we now, with a great sense of gratitude, offer a sincere thanks to the Almighty, the Creator and the Preserver, for His countless blessings. Gratitude is the finest blossom which springs from the soul. We wish to thank Dr. Bharat Shetty, Member of Legislative Assembly, Mangalore North, in his absence for inaugurating the Atal Tinkering Lab. I also raise my words of gratitude to the chief guest of today's function, Professor Uday Kumar R. Yeragati. Sir, we have no words to offer gratitude for your valuable presence here. As our sir said, welcome you back once again, sir, to NITK. And as our chief guest said, sir knows inch by inch of the college and the school. Sir, we need your support, your help in all our future activities also. I now request Professor Arun M. Islur, President of the School Trust Board, to offer a memento to the Director of NITK, and I request sir to please accept the memento. I also take this opportunity to express a profound gratitude and sincere thanks to the guests of honor, Srimati Jayalakshmi, Regional Head, Atal Tinkering Lab, and I request Mrs. Suprabha Madam to kindly give away the memento to Mrs. Jayalakshmi. I extend my sincere thanks to Professor Arun M. Islur for delivering the presidential address and for being a backbone in our endeavors and constantly motivating and inspiring us. Thank you, sir. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of proactive and dedicated team of management committee members. A sincere thanks to Dr. S. Pavan Kumar, Secretary, Dr. Suprabha K.R., Correspondent, and Mr. Murugavelu, Treasurer, whose never say-die attitude help us to develop enthusiasm and vigor to surge ahead of all. I also profusely thank all the deans, members of the SMC members, and all the invitees who are present here. It is needless to say that this program would have not been a success without the continuous monitoring and the supervision of our principal. A special thanks to you, Asha ma'am. I would also like to thank all the representatives who have blessed us with their presence here. It is so heartening to see such an overwhelming support of parents in all activities and programs of this institution. A big thanks to the President and all the members of the Parent Teachers Association. Your unflinching love and support will encourage us to take bold steps for the betterment of students. Always keep your faith in our system. I also thank all the President and members of the Old Students Association. Special thanks to Dr. Arvind in his absence. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to Vitharva Technologies, Mangalore, for helping us in establishing this wonderful Atal Tinkering Lab. Success of any great event is not possible without the dedication and hard work of faculty members. So let me acknowledge the unstinted support of all our teaching, non-teaching, and housekeeping staff. I also thank Mr. Navada, a student of our own school, who is recording the program, and many are watching it live. I would also like to thank Sham Sound System Halengadi for providing us a sound system. I also thank Mr. Ashit Narayan for capturing the wonderful moments. I thank SS Enterprises for providing us with snacks. Big thanks to all our budding rocks, stars, for presenting wonderful science models and your gracious presence here. Last but not the least, a big thanks to each one of you who made the celebration memorable. We thank you for being with us. It has remained a pronounced pleasure. I request all of you to please kindly have snacks before you leave. Thank you, one and all.